everybody, welcome to Fawn of the Forest, the tarot channel for sweet, sensitive woodland creatures. Today we are going to be looking at your fictional other and what energy they have towards you right now and what they want you to know. Your fictional other does have a message for you. There's a reason that they came into your life. Oh, let's see what it has to say. Interesting. Okay. This is to me it's like wow, they're like really trying to get in touch with you. This is for entertainment purposes only. um they want to get your attention regarding something underhanded that's going on that basically there's somebody in your life that they want to kind of warn you about, it sounds like, or some aspect of life that they want to warn you about. With this Five of Cups, I see regret and kind of like it makes me think of the crying over spilled milk expression. But then we have the Seven of Swords, which is like somebody sneaky, somebody and I think that some of you watching might feel upset because there was an energy in your space that was not positive, and you're angsting, you're the Two of Swords, you're overthinking, and you're trying to decide like, should I cut this energy out of my life? Do I move on from it? Is it not that bad? Is there something still that I can like resuscitate from this? Is what I'm seeing. Like, I'm getting people pleaser energy a little bit in this spread of like, well, yeah, they've hurt me, or the situation has hurt me. It like might not be a person, but the situation has hurt me. I get a bad vibe from it. I get a bad vibe, possibly from a person, but I'm still deliberating over whether or not, how should I proceed? Part of it is like, do I proceed? Let me get some clarification on this. Why are you so stuck on this? All right, you're trying to be forgiving and understanding. Whoops. Let's get this up. You're trying to be forgiving and understanding. Judgment. No judgment. Well, oh, and this card wanted to pop out too. Huh. Very interesting. Okay, Ten of Cups. I'm just going to stick this here. So, why are you being so forgiving and understanding? Well, you want your happy ever after. But there's something that you overlooked. With the Nine of Wands, wait, the Nine of Wands is like you've been beat up emotionally. And gosh, it's like you just don't want to see the reality of a situation because you're so focused on getting your happily ever after, the Ten of Cups, get, your dream come true, your happy ending. And you deal in your emotions more than logic. A lot of you. I mean, some of you may not, but I'm getting that you interesting. Like, it's like there's something about this situation that you don't understand fundamentally that makes it so that you just cannot like navigate it successfully. And it's not that you're dumb. It's just that you just don't understand how it's like, okay, here's an example. It's like somebody telling a joke in front of a crowd of people that they think is going to be really funny because they found this story funny. They thought it was a funny story. And so but then they share it in front of everybody and it just like thuds. It's like, like nobody laughs. And then afterwards, it's like, I probably shouldn't have told that story because it was not relevant to the actual story that people came to hear. I'm getting all this, I'm getting this download now that it just wasn't relevant. It was just a funny aside that you ended up focusing on a lot. I'm seeing that you really like love somebody, and it might be your a fictional other. It might be somebody else, but somebody that you really love and delight in. Could be like a parent or something like that. And it's like you like think that they can do no wrong. and you think they're wonderful, and maybe they are, and in many ways. But your relationship to that person is different from other people's relationship to that person. So they're just not going to see the same things you see, and they're not going to find the same like a resonance in the things that you're talking about. There's a disconnect here where, yeah, you like get embarrassed. This like not of one. Sometimes it reads as like embarrassment or like, oh my gosh, like I barely survived that. That was so awkward. I'm just getting like a lot of awkward, and then you feeling embarrassed. But okay, I'm getting though that the like message is like that they don't want you to like wallow in embarrassment. They want you to learn from the situation and just understand that situations have nuances. Let's get some more cards. Understand that situations have nuances. They admire your capacity for love and, yes, shining, brilliant, and the sun. Interesting. Six of Pentacles, kind of like giving back. Yeah, you have a lot to offer. People want to work with you. People want to collaborate with you. People want to be friends with you. It's just like, okay, yeah, now I'm kind of getting the message even more clearly. So, this warning that I saw in the first poll, it's like kind of like, I think it's more like a warning to you about like how you feel bad about something, like you feel like embarrassed about something that you did or said. And I don't think it was like necessarily like a bad thing. It just led to like a moment of intense like embarrassment for you. And you're having problems like letting go of that. And it's like, this is saying like, dude, like you're the only one who remembers that truly, honestly. And I know it's like seared into your memory forever. But like they're like, dude, you have a lot to give. You shine bright. You know, no one can keep you down. People don't look at you negatively because of that like one faux pas that you made. That feels like such a huge thing to you. But they're, you know, with the judgment card, I always say judgment, no judgment. That's what I was taught. And it's basically like you need to like be easier on yourself with these things that are in your past that you beat yourself up for, because you have a lot to give. People want to collaborate with you. I see work. Um, I see like giving back. People see you as generous. People see you as shiny. But you're the one who's like so down on yourself. And like if your FO could talk to you, I feel like they'd be like, you are just way too down on yourself for these things that you perceive as huge flaws or embarrassing moments that will be remembered and laughed about and talked about for ages. It's like nobody even remembers that. And you're punishing yourself. You're getting stuck in your emotions with this Queen of Cups. And you feel like embarrassed. And I think that's the situation. You want to be perfect. With this Ten of Cups, sometimes I see that, or at least in this reading, I see this as like an kind of like a perfectionist, like it has to be perfect, happy ever after ending. And it's like you aren't perfect. You're a human being just like anyone, and that's okay. Like, don't like count yourself out. Or like I see some of you feeling like, oh, I'm a bad person because I did this or I said that and I embarrassed myself and that was I couldn't read the room. And it's really what I'm getting through here is just a lot of like self forgiveness energy. Like you cannot be perfect. And your FO is like, I don't like you because you're perfect. I like you because you're you. You're human and you're flawed. And I like that you're the kind of person with this Queen of Cups. I like that you're the kind of person who does connect deeply to their emotions and cares and has a heart and takes things seriously, doesn't just, you know, move caustically through life not giving a crap. But you really need to be much easier on yourself. Let's pull a few more cards here. Yeah, they just want to see you happy and enjoying the company of others. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah. I'm seeing do's and don'ts. There's do's and don'ts. I'm getting that. When I was a kid, I had this book. Maybe some of you know it, or you can find it online. But it was called Dinosaurs Do. Wait, Dinosaur Do's and Don'ts, and it was like dinosaurs do brush their teeth, dinosaurs don't. I don't know, eat candy and stay up till midnight. You know, it was for little kids to teach them like daily habits and stuff like that. And I'm getting dinosaur do's and don'ts. That's like the message. And I think that like you're just a child in this world like the rest of us, you know, and like kids make mistakes and it's like would you just get down on a little kid who doesn't know any better for making a mistake that like any kid would make? And yeah, you're going to be like, "Oh, but I'm a grown up. I should know better." And it's like but we're all still kids. Like we're always learning, we're always developing, we're always evolving. Three of Cups is like, yeah, I think they want to see you be more carefree, honestly. They want to see you just be more carefree and more fulfilled. And I'm seeing a lot of focus on others saying, like, look, you think that people don't like you think that people don't want to connect with you, but they do. And there is a collaboration, not just like a collaboration like for money, blah, 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 capitalism, blah, 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 but like more like just like collaborating with people to create good like conversations or just like hanging out and feeling good together. It doesn't have to be like, and you don't have to be perfect to connect with people or to be deserving of connection with people. That's a big message. Like stop being so down on yourself. Stop seeing yourself as like some bad character in this in this plot. And like yeah, that's a very clear message. Like you're pure of heart and you're gonna mess up just like anybody, but they really want to see you fulfilled and feeling like you have the worth to connect with others, if that makes sense. That you have the worth as a person who will make mistakes, who has made mistakes and will make mistakes, but that you have the worth as a person to be like, I do deserve connection with other people. I do deserve not to beat myself up so hard. And that's what they want you to know. So I hope that was a helpful reading for you guys. If you liked that, if this connected with you, I invite you to like and subscribe to this channel, Fauna of the Forest. It does help the channel grow, and I'm just a little wee tarot channel. I've been doing this for like less than a year, but it's fun. So if you like that, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more readings for Fauna of the Forest. Bye.